Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to Xbox On. Obviously, I'm not joined by Lydia because she broke her leg, and this is how it happened. Those just seem to get worse and worse every single time I see them, but I know something that'll help get Lydia in a better mood, and here are some awesome games to help get you into the Christmas spirit. Let's kick off with a parable on consumerism. A parable on consumerism that lets you blow up zombies with fireworks and bash them with a stack of presents. What better game is there to help you brace yourself for the festive scrum of shopping? That's what Christmas is about after all, braving the high street hordes to buy bags of Yankee candles and shower gel. The main difference between Dead Rising 4 and real life is, well, your shopping competition don't just act like zombies here, they are zombies, and in the game you're encouraged to pick up items in shops and use them offensively. When does a lovely bottle of whiskey become a weapon? When it's stuffed with a flaming rag and sent sailing towards somebody's head. This is a game in which you can stuff ornaments in the barrel of a gun and shoot them at people. Usually, my only weapon when someone gets in my way in real life is tutting. But nothing puts me in a more Christmassy mood than going down the town and competing with thousands of people for the right to walk away with a bath bomb and a tin of roses. May the best shopper win. Prepare for the Christmas cooking onslaught in Overcooked. Every year on December 25th, your kitchen becomes a battleground. Sprouts are flying, fire alarms are going off, pets have learned insane tricks in the hopes of impressing you enough to drop them a bit of turkey, and that's why Overcooked is your training exercise. In each of the game's 5-minute drills, you have to prepare a variety of dishes, then serve them to waiting punters. Overcooked's festive seasoning DLC is particularly relevant. There are new recipes to make, like the winter stew, and new chefs like Rudolph. And the option to play 2 people on the same controller gives you an idea of what it's like to be in a cramped, gravy-smelling kitchen. Granted, my kitchen doesn't have moving walls or icy moats, but on the plus side, you don't have to put up with any family members picking at the food before it's ready. Take charge though, and you'll soon hammer your clan into a well-oiled machine. Mum, peel the carrots. Dad, you're on dishwashing duty, and someone put out that fire. Now, extreme biking probably isn't what you think of when you think of Christmas, but stick with me, because using Trials Fusion's Trackmaker, players have created all manner of crazy courses over the 3 years the game's been on sale. Many of them aren't Christmas-based, obviously, but I'd go so far as to say a majority of them have nothing to do with Christmas, but there are a few winter wonderlands. Check this out for instance, someone's made a track where you play as Santa, complete with bulging sack and bouncing belly. You can even hear his mince pies sloshing around, which is actually really gross, but when you search for it, make sure to type in Santa and not Satan, because there's one course that just explodes you. Anyway, back to Christmas. In this one, you have to bunny hop over giant baubles. It's difficult as you'd imagine, and here you just fall off your bike and wriggle around in the snow for ages, which I think really sums up the mood of the festive season. This is actually what Chris Rea meant when he sung about driving home for Christmas. He didn't mention anything about front flips though. We're going back in time now for the oldest game on this list, and Banjo-Kazooie's Christmas spirit has matured with age like a fine Yule log. Freeze Easy Peak is the 5th world our bear and bird duo visit in Rare's 1998 platformer, and you enter it through a giant advent calendar. Why has Gruntilda got an advent calendar with the faces of our enemies on the front? None of this makes any sense. You only have to spend a second in the stage to start feeling all Christmassy. There's a giant Christmas tree, and just like the one you have at home, it's riddled with bugs. There's a sprawling winter village featuring 2 whole houses. Why they've built them next to these violent guys remains a complete mystery. At the center of the level sits a giant snowman. One challenge involves running up his scarf to find a Jiggy encased in ice at the top, or there would be if I hadn't already got it. There's another Jiggy in his pipe, and that's something you don't see these days. Snowmen with pipes. Very much a 90s snowman accessory, and rightly so. But my favorite part in the whole level is this stack of presents. Hopping on a special pad lets you soar through the sky. I'm feeling all festive, and there's still weeks to go until the big day. This entry focuses on the getting gifts part of Christmas, which is the most important part. I'll let you into a little secret. Every holiday season, when my family is busy shouting at each other, I have a route around my house to try and find all the Christmas presents they've wrapped up for me. I'll sneakily open a few and peek inside. I know, I can't help myself, but Gone Home is the perfect game to help you get into the gift hunting mood. If you haven't played it already, this first-person mystery is about a young adult who returns to her home after spending time overseas and pieces together what happened while she was gone. You do this by exploring the rooms and examining common household objects. It reminds me of rooting around my own house. Are my presents in the toilet? Nope, just toilet roll here. How about the study? I wonder if this pen is mine. This bit here is like when I uncovered the Lynx gift set my mum had wrapped up for me, even though I told her I don't want any Lynx this year. Now, my own house isn't this big, and there's usually a lot more shouting going on, but Gone Home captures the pre-Christmas spirit, that of trying to find and open all your presents and completely spoiling Christmas for yourself. Now, if I were a 3-pack of socks from Primark, where would I be? Every year, I fire up Minecraft and have a little trip through the festive texture pack. Not only is it a tradition for me, but it's also an excellent place to build your family a Christmas present. That's invaluable in these tough economic times, and they'll definitely appreciate your attempt to save money. Look what I made for you. You can say to friends and loved ones before revealing your festive masterwork. What is it, they might ask? At which point you'll say, it's a Christmas mound, obviously. Like, why wouldn't it be a Christmas mound? Everyone loves a Christmas mound. Alternatively, pass off all Minecraft's new textures, skins, and structures as your own. Just take credit for it. Taking a trip with me through the Winter Village, there are Christmas stalls and cabins, stockings and snowman stickers, bouncing frogs with little red scarves on, and a rabbit dressed as an elf. You can practically smell the mulled wine. Here, there's even a mega Christmas tree, under which sits an iron golem masquerading as Santa Claus. Yeah, I must have been on the naughty list this year. All the games in our next entry have one thing in common. They have the best fir trees in all of gaming. Fir trees, of course, being Christmas trees. I only have to see one to get in a holiday mood. Alan Wake is one game with awesome fir trees. Look, there they are, as far as the eye can see. That's Washington for you, trees and politics. You can use your torch and look all the way up its trunk. Sadly, Dirt Rally doesn't let you get as close. You're doomed to appreciate the trees from behind the wheel. You can go off course though. Uh-oh, only 10 seconds to take in the magic of Christmas. Granted, snowy tracks look a lot more seasonal. Speeding through Dirt 3's woods, I can almost hear sleigh bells. It's like if Santa Claus drove a Ford Focus RS. If it's a white Christmas you're after, the Long Dark has plenty of powder. And this place is so pretty, I broke a bone. Skyrim has loads of awesome forests too, especially on horseback, although the fear of getting an arrow to the knee takes away from some of the Christmas magic. So yeah, those are all my favourite video game fir trees. Next up, oaks. I'm just kidding, I'm not a tree person. The Holiday Hoarders mission for Hitman completely transforms Paris. Christmas trees line the path to the palace, there are presents everywhere, and the time of day has switched from dusk to sundown, so all the twinkling fairy lights really pop. The aim is to eliminate 2 criminals, Harry and Marv. If those names sound familiar, it's because they're inspired by the robbers of the same name from Home Alone. Except here, rather than swing a paint can down the stairs, you can just get a nightstick and smash them in the face. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. There's also an extra special cameo in this level, Father Christmas. When you hear a jingle noise, that means he's close. He spawns in this room next to the fireplace about 2 minutes into the level, which gives me a perfect opportunity to steal his clothes. Now, if I'm honest, I've never been that subtle at the game. Check it out, it's just like your work Christmas party. Talk about decking the fools. More like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I've heard of Santa's sleigh, but this is ridiculous. Kris Kringle? How about Fist Kringle? That guy got a Christmas cracker right in the face. I could do this for hours. So there we have it, a load of games to help get you into the Christmas spirit, which is something Lydia definitely needs to do with her broken leg, which is horrible, but you know what helps her broken leg, right? Subscribing to the channel, dropping a thumbs up, and hashtag Team Lydia down in the comments below as well. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.